The American Southwest is a land of extremes, scorching sun, rocky landscapes, and a reputation for being barren. For much of the year, the desert seems lifeless, its vast stretches of sand and stone baking under an unforgiving sky. The heat can be relentless, and the silence, almost absolute, gives the impression that nothing could possibly survive here. But beneath the surface, a secret waits for one thing: rain. Hidden in the dust and cracks are countless seeds, lying dormant, patiently biding their time. These seeds are survivors, adapted to wait out the long, dry months, holding on to the promise of life until the moment is right. When the skies finally open, and the first drops of rain fall, the transformation is nothing short of magical. The parched earth drinks in the water, and the air fills with the scent of wet sand and fresh possibility. Storm clouds roll across the horizon, bringing hope to a landscape that has waited so long for relief. Imagine a world of browns and reds suddenly bursting into color. The change is dramatic and almost overnight. Where there was once only dust and rock, a vibrant tapestry begins to emerge, painting the desert in hues that seem almost unreal. After a soaking rain, millions of seeds awaken, carpeting the desert in vibrant flowers. Tiny green shoots push through the sand, and within days the ground is alive with color. It's as if the desert has been holding its breath, waiting for this exact moment to reveal its hidden beauty. Brilliant orange poppies, purple lupines, and yellow brittlebush explode into view. Each flower adds its own splash of color to the landscape, creating a living mosaic that stretches as far as the eye can see. The sight is breathtaking, a reminder that even the harshest environments can produce moments of pure wonder. The air fills with sweet fragrance, and the silence is replaced by the hum of bees. Insects, birds, and other creatures are drawn to the sudden abundance, each playing their part in this brief but vital celebration of life. The desert, once quiet and still, becomes a symphony of movement and sound. For a few weeks, the entire ecosystem comes alive in a flurry of activity. Animals emerge from hiding, birds flock to the blooms, and pollinators dart from flower to flower. It's a race against time, as every creature takes advantage of the fleeting abundance before the heat returns. It's a fleeting moment of beauty, a reminder that even the harshest places are full of surprises. As the sun sets over the blooming desert, the colors deepen and shift, casting a magical glow over the landscape. Each sunset feels like a celebration, marking another day of this rare and precious event. You have to be in the right place at the right time to witness it. Locals and travelers alike venture out, hoping to catch a glimpse of the superbloom. Photographers set up their cameras, eager to capture the spectacle, while hikers wander through fields of flowers, marveling at the transformation. Standing in a superbloom, you feel the pulse of the earth and see how water triggers an incredible chain reaction. Every sense is heightened: the colors, the scents, the sounds. It's a powerful reminder of nature's resilience and the interconnectedness of all living things. It's a lesson in patience, resilience, and the power of nature. The desert teaches us that even in the toughest conditions, life finds a way. The cacti and wildflowers thrive side by side, each adapted to survive and flourish when the opportunity arises. This isn't just about pretty flowers, it's about witnessing a landscape reborn. The transformation is a testament to the strength and adaptability of life itself. It's a story of hope, renewal, and the extraordinary power of a single rainstorm. The wild adventure of the desert bloom starts with a single raindrop. That one drop sets off a cascade of life, proving that even the smallest change can have a profound impact. It's a reminder that miracles can happen when conditions are just right, and if you're lucky enough to see it, you'll never look at the desert the same way again. The memory of a superbloom lingers long after the flowers fade, inspiring awe and respect for the hidden wonders of the wild. The desert, once seen as empty and lifeless, becomes a place of endless possibility and quiet magic. Why does Arizona get these floral fireworks? What makes this arid landscape suddenly explode with color, turning the desert into a living canvas? The answer lies in a fascinating interplay of climate, soil, and biology, a delicate balance that only comes together under just the right circumstances. It's all about the right conditions. The desert may seem harsh and unforgiving, but beneath its surface, a hidden world is waiting for the perfect moment to awaken. Gentle, soaking rains in fall, and winter let water seep deep into the soil, waking dormant seeds. These rains are not the violent storms that wash away the land, but slow, persistent drizzles that nurture life below the surface. These seeds can wait for decades, gambling on the perfect moment to sprout. Encased in tough shells, they endure years of drought, heat, and wind, holding on to the hope that one day, the conditions will be just right. The Sonoran Desert's unique climate and rocky soils create ideal pockets for wildflowers. Unlike other deserts, the Sonoran receives 2 rainy seasons, increasing the odds for a spectacular bloom. South-facing slopes and gravelly ground drain well, giving young plants a fighting chance. These microhabitats protect seedlings from rot and allow roots to reach precious moisture, even as the sun beats down. Arizona's wildflowers are diverse: Mexican gold poppies, blue lupines, yellow brittlebush, and more. Each species has its own strategy for survival, its own timing, and its own role in the desert ecosystem. Each species blooms at its own time, creating a shifting tapestry of color. As one flower fades, another takes its place, ensuring that the desert remains vibrant for weeks on end. The flowers have a short window to grow, bloom, and seed before the desert heat returns. This fleeting opportunity means every plant must act quickly, racing to complete its life cycle before the relentless sun dries the land once more. This urgency makes the bloom explosive, a sudden burst of life. In just a few days, the landscape can transform from barren brown to a sea of color, as if the desert itself is celebrating survival. It's a race against time, and we get to witness the drama unfold. Visitors flock to see this rare event, capturing memories and marveling at nature's resilience. The process is a dance between plants and environment, a testament to nature's drive to survive. Pollinators like bees and butterflies join the spectacle, ensuring the next generation of seeds will be ready to wait for another perfect year. When the balance is right, the results are stunning. The desert, usually quiet and subdued, becomes a living masterpiece, drawing the eyes and hearts of all who see it. And for a brief moment, the desert is transformed. It's a reminder that even in the harshest places, beauty can emerge, if only for a fleeting, unforgettable moment. The spring of 2023 was truly historic in Arizona, a superbloom that surpassed all expectations and captured the imagination of everyone who witnessed it. For a brief magical window, the desert transformed into a living canvas, bursting with color and life in a way rarely seen before. After a wet, cool winter, the Sonoran Desert erupted in color. The rains soaked deep into the earth, awakening seeds that had lain dormant for years, waiting for just the right conditions to burst forth. The result was a spectacular display that blanketed the landscape in vibrant hues. Places like Picacho Peak and Lost Dutchman State Park became living paintings, their hillsides blanketed in waves of orange, purple, and yellow. Every slope and valley seemed to glow, drawing visitors from across the state and beyond to witness the spectacle. Trails were lined with thick poppies, their golden petals glowing in the sunlight, their sweet scent filling the air. Bees buzzed from flower to flower, adding a gentle hum to the desert symphony, while hikers wandered in awe, surrounded by nature's masterpiece. The variety was astonishing: scorpion weed, desert chicory, tuberosa, and countless other species all competing for attention. Each flower added its own unique color and shape to the tapestry, creating a scene that was both wild and harmonious. Bartlett Lake's hills were a breathtaking mix of yellow brittlebush and blue lupines, their colors reflected in the shimmering water. The contrast of bright blooms against the rugged desert backdrop was simply unforgettable. Even veteran rangers who had spent decades exploring these lands called it the best bloom they'd ever seen. Many said they had never witnessed such abundance, such diversity, or such beauty in all their years. For a few precious weeks, the desert became a place of celebration and awe. Families, photographers, and nature lovers gathered to marvel at the transformation, sharing moments of joy and wonder beneath the open sky. The 2023 superbloom reminded us of the desert's hidden potential, its ability to surprise and inspire. It left behind memories and photographs that will be cherished for years, a vivid reminder of nature's resilience and beauty. It was a rare collective moment of wonder, one that brought people together, united in appreciation for the fleeting magic of the desert in bloom. The 2023 superbloom joins a long history of legendary desert blooms. The 2019 bloom was famous, especially around Peridot Mesa, fields of gold poppies stretching to the horizon. Old-timers recall the epic 1998 bloom, fueled by El Niño rains, when flowers were so thick you couldn't avoid stepping on them. Each legendary bloom is unique, shaped by rainfall, temperature, and timing. Some years dozens of species bloom together, creating fields like confetti. These events become part of local folklore and scientific record, connecting us to the past. Every new superbloom is the latest chapter in the desert's epic story. How do we predict a wildflower fiesta? It's all about reading the weather. Sustained gentle rains from October to February are key. Quick downpours won't do. El Niño years often bring wetter winters, raising hopes for a superbloom. Botanists and meteorologists watch forecasts closely for these signs. Cool damp winters followed by mild springs give flowers the best chance. A warm dry spell or hard freeze can ruin the bloom. If you want to forecast a bloom, watch for El Niño and above average precipitation in the fall. It's not a guarantee, but it's the best clue we have. When the signs are right, it's time to start planning your adventure. The desert's next explosion of color could be just around the corner. Once the first flowers appear, how do you find the best spots? Modern tools make it easy. Online bloom maps and trackers, updated by parks and hikers, show where the action is. Color-coded maps help you plan your trip for peak bloom. Check Arizona State Parks, Desert Botanical Garden, and social media for real-time updates. Choose trails that go through open spaces or follow washes and south-facing hillsides. Read trail descriptions for difficulty and length. Pick what suits you. Have backup options. Peak bloom moves with elevation and timing. Flexibility and good info help you hit the wildflower jackpot. It's all part of the adventure. Ready to hit the trail? Preparation is key for a safe, enjoyable wildflower hike. Bring plenty of water, at least 1 liter for every 2 hours. Sun protection is a must. Wide-brimmed hat, sunglasses, sunscreen, and lightweight long sleeves. Wear sturdy hiking boots for rocky terrain. Watch your step. Rattlesnakes are active in spring. Don't forget your camera or smartphone to capture the beauty. A small first aid kit and snacks will keep you safe and energized. Stay aware of your surroundings and respect the desert. With the right gear, you'll have an unforgettable experience. The desert is beautiful, but it demands respect. Be prepared, and you'll enjoy every moment. Let the adventure begin. Enjoying the bloom comes with responsibility. Protect the fragile desert ecosystem. Always stay on designated trails. Stepping off crushes plants and damages future blooms. Use creative camera angles for photos. Don't trample the flowers. Pack out all trash, even biodegradable items. The desert decomposes slowly. Leave the trail better than you found it. Never pick wildflowers. They need to complete their life cycle for future generations. Take only photos and memories. By following Leave No Trace, we ensure the desert's magic endures. Be a steward of this incredible landscape. Witnessing a desert superbloom is a powerful, moving experience. It's a story of resilience and the explosive joy of life in unexpected places. From science to adventure, the bloom connects us to the land and each other. The wildflowers call us to explore, be curious, and be amazed. Plan your trip. Respect the land, and make memories that last a lifetime. Walk softly, leave no trace, and let the beauty wash over you. The desert's wildflower bonanza is one of nature's greatest shows. When the time comes, I hope you'll be there, soaking in every incredible moment.